Hey man, you got hit pretty hard in the head there. Are you okay? Worldwide pandemic?
Joe Biden
President?
for the first time.
Man, that's pretty crazy. Let's just eat some Subway.
Yeah.
Alright guys, today is a kind right first.
It's Subway.
Subway. We haven't
Yeah.
done Subway before. And Subway's kind of a unique experience, different from other fast foods, because the whole idea of Subway is that you build your own sandwich.
Personalize it.
You personalize it, you get
Yeah.
to change things on it. So in that aspect, I think it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to review because not
Yeah.
everybody's going to get the same thing on a sandwich.
Yeah.
But
I think the way to go about it is we got what we wanted on our sandwiches
Mhm, mhm.
and we're going to review it and how we like it, right?
Mhm.
And we're going to assume that it's going to be pretty much the same experience for you because you're going to get what you want on your sandwich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for me and myself, so without for getting into it for a little further, we are doing the steak and egg?
The
Chipotle- or-
Southwest steak and egg, it's a wrap, it's a sandwich, it's a concept.
So today, so when I made mine, I kind of try to keep that concept in mind. I got jalapenos
Yeah.
on it, I got banana
We
peppers.
made sure to get the sauce.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chipotle sauce on it. Or is it not? It wasn't chipotle.
It was a Southwest chipotle.
Southwest. Okay. Nice.
Or barbecue maybe too? No, it was chipotle.
This is chipotle. So I got mine on 9 grain.
I got a wrap, so
Oh.
it comes in a standard flour wrap,
As you can see, bada bing, bada boom.
and I did get my wrap grilled. If any of you are wondering, I recommend it for most wraps just because the extra heat's really nice,
Mhm.
gives it a better flavor.
And
so.
same with the sub. I got it
Yeah.
toasted.
Toasted, yeah.
I think especially like I haven't even gotten into it yet, but
Mhm.
considering that there's egg on it, I think it would be much better toasted. You want the egg
Yeah.
heated up.
Yeah.
You want the steak and all the
There's
meat
some
heated up.
subs that are meant cold, like the cold cut combo,
Exactly,
right? Like,
yeah.
But there's some that are meant hot, like the meatball marinara. You
Yeah,
want to get that
you don't want a cold meatball marinara.
No.
It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah. All right. So, without any further ado, this is the Southwest steak and egg sandwich wrap concept by Subway. Let's get right into it.
The weather's been pretty crazy recently. It was icy and snowy for a couple days here,
Yeah.
and then now all the snow's gone and it's raining.
Yeah. I know. Crazy. Like last year when we had that typhoon and that drought in the same week. That's crazy. Yeah. You can never Prince George weather.
And the tsunami. Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah. The tsunami and then like the week after, no, not even like a few days after, is that the second drought, and then the flood,
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know how anything survived that flood.
No, I'm like, yeah, I washed out everything.
Yeah, there was like, what was it, like 10,000 deaths?
Dude, try 100,000.
Dude, man, seriously?
Mhm.
I didn't check the numbers. I just this
I
is
mean,
what I heard.
that's counting like wildlife and like
Okay.
arthropods and yeah.
All the bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I got you. Yeah, no. Still here?
Yeah.
Still standing?
Still standing. The review. Yeah. So if you guys ever think, hey, you guys don't put that much effort in, well, guess who drove here in the rain to review this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, we drove
Yeah.
here in the rain.
Yeah.
Could have died.
Yeah, we could have. Car
Could've-
car crash deaths are common.
That's like the leading cause of death, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could have swerved. We could have been hit by a train, a bus. You guys better be grateful for the service we provide you for free.
We could have died from food poisoning too.
Yeah, we could have died. We could have
Yeah.
just died right now.
You
So please be grateful.
we risk our life every single day doing these reviews to you.
We
Yeah.
put our life on the line. We are, I think, more important than first responders.
We are first responders.
We are, yeah.
essentially.
Honestly, we hear the fast food news and we hit it. We go.
Yeah.
we
We
get the food.
respond first.
We respond first.
Yeah. I don't see any firefighters or any like ambulance or police people doing. Yeah. Where's the fireman at the subway reviewing the new Southwest? You know how are you supposed to know?
Come on.
Some people are what I like to call heroes, right?
Mm,
And then there are some people what I like to call superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food
Yeah,
reviewers.
We
Except
don't need
for-
to tell you where we
No.
are on that.
No. But Joey's World Tour is what you call scum. And
Yeah.
we hate him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We will never work with him.
No. If he wants to anything to do with us, you will tell him, hey man, why don't you go and something explicit yourself. So
That's right.
Joey, if you're watching this, we hate you. You're a man child. And
I don't like the way you eat food.
yeah, you don't respect the food.
See, we've had our ups and downs. I had the episode where I was meanwhile dying of an allergy attack, and
Yeah.
I do feel bad about that, but we try to keep it professional.
Uh-huh.
We keep it clean. We don't let sauce get everywhere. We don't cover ourselves in the food. We respect it,
Mhm.
and we give you our honest thoughts on it. We don't.
Yeah, we're trying to be
We
civilized.
try to be civilized.
Yeah.
Normal human
we
people.
eat like people are watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on the Southwest steak and eggs wrap, in your case, from Subway?
So going into it, I was worried that it would be too eggy, and that turned out to be completely false. There was no overwhelming egginess. There was
Mhm.
not even a hint of egginess.
Mhm.
It was there. It had a good texture, but it wasn't eggy.
Yeah,
you
I
might say.
totally agree.
Yeah,
I was
you had the
kind of
same.
anticipating a bit more of an eggy flavor. So maybe if you like that, maybe that's not so great. But
Yeah.
it's not like overwhelmingly or even like mildly there. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like a nice. I don't know. Another thing I was worried about was the consistency of the eggs because they were preformed
Mhm.
before you.
Yeah, they were mold eggs.
Yeah, mold eggs. Not
Not
mold.
mold, but mold.
They come from a mold.
Yeah, they were molded.
So I was worried about their consistency a little bit. Maybe if you had gotten them cold, they would not be so nice.
Yeah.
But because we got them heated up, they're actually super light and fluffy.
Yeah, they
like
were
nice, like scrambled
Mhm.
eggs.
Mhm, yeah.
Like really nicely scrambled eggs. So I really like the consistency of them. You get a little bit of egg flavor, but like we
Yeah.
said before, not overwhelming by any stretch of the imagination.
And that really allows for it to be a great sandwich any time of the day.
Mhm.
Because some people may consider this to be a breakfast sandwich because it is an egg
Mhm.
sandwich. But with the steak, and then considering that the egg isn't the predominant flavor,
Yeah.
I would say that it's a great lunch sandwich, like we're having it now.
Mhm.
It could also be a great dinner too.
Yeah, exactly. I really like that. And so going further with the steak was really nice, had a good
Mhm.
flavor, good texture.
There's a good amount of
A
steak.
good
too.
amount of steak
Yeah.
too. They give you about an equal amount of steak and eggs, I feel.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it was really nice, especially when you get like I had cheddar on mine, so it melted really nicely
Yeah,
on
me
top
too.
of the eggs, nicely on the steak.
The one thing about the steak compared to the eggs is that the eggs, of course, since they're like formed, right, like we said before, you're gonna have a big bite and you're gonna have lots of egg in
Mhm.
it sometimes. Then there's gonna be some bites without as much egg.
Mhm.
Well, the steak I found that since it was shredded almost, it was smaller steak.
Mhm.
It was quite consistent throughout.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The construction workers at Subway
Mhm.
constructed my sandwich quite well,
Yeah,
and I think that's especially really important for these sandwiches.
yeah,
Got even distribution overall. Of course, the preformed egg can get
Yeah.
you get a big bite in some places. But
and that's just how it is. Right?
yeah, it's
But
just how
it's
it
not
is.
like the infamous Burger King video we've done with.
Mm.
We'll link it up there, where there was some horrible construction work by the Burger King employees.
Yeah,
where
we were very disappointed.
uneven saucing, like uneven, like just meat protein spreading, right?
Uneven
just-
distribution of the lettuce.
Yeah, exactly. Lettuce distribution. There is a lot that goes into making a sandwich, right? Whether it be a burger sandwich or a regular sandwich,
Mhm.
or a wrap in my case.
Mhm.
And the Subway workers did a great job.
Yeah, the food scientists at Subway, they've told their workers how to make these
Mhm,
sandwiches, and the workers follow it, and they do
Yeah.
it really well.
And
So-
they're a lot better than fast food places in general, I'd say, because they're making sandwiches all the time.
exactly,
Right?
yeah.
So they know that that's what they got to do.
Mhm,
Right? It's
yeah.
not like the Burger King guys in the back who have no connection to the employee, or sorry, to the customer,
Mm.
because they're making it in the back and they don't see you open your burger and say, "Hey, what the hell?"
Yeah, exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So these guys, they're making it right in front of you, and
Mhm.
Subway's been around a long time, and we all know that you go in Subway and you make your own sandwich, you get to see it.
Yeah.
But that, I think, it's a very important aspect to
Yeah.
it. That is, maybe that you're right in front of the person making your sandwich, and you get
Mhm.
to see how much they
Mhm.
put on. You're not getting skimped. You're not
Mhm.
getting gypped
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
amount of stuff you're getting on
Especially
the sandwich.
sauce, going and leading to
Mm,
sauce.
mhm.
I found that there's a great amount of sauce in this.
Exactly.
Um,
It was
yeah.
really good. It spread nice and evenly throughout.
yeah,
and
it gave it a good flavor.
A really good flavor. It wasn't like
Um,
overwhelmingly spicy.
Yeah, there was no spice. Like, there was a very mild spice, if
Mhm.
anything. I would say no spice, personally.
Mm-hmm,
And I think that the flavor profile fit well with the egg,
Mhm.
especially,
Mhm.
right, and the steak too, but especially the egg. I found it was strange, and it just was a great addition to the sandwich.
Yeah, it was like a nice Southwest, a little bit spicy,
Mhm.
but like nice and creamy and peppery, and I really liked it. I guess that's the Southwest portion of the sandwich,
Yeah,
because you got the steak and eggs and cheese and all whatever veggies on it that you
Mhm.
like, and then you get the Southwest chipotle sauce, or
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was I
Mm,
definitely
yeah,
really liked
yeah.
the sauce. It was
Yeah,
very good.
definitely.
And Subway bread, classic.
Oh yeah, the wrap too. I love the Subway wrap, and that's one thing I did want to say is that the one great thing about their signature wraps is the protein to like bread ratio
Mm,
is a lot
mhm, mhm.
better than a sandwich. Well, better in the sense that you get more protein to bread,
Mm,
right? Some
mhm,
people
mhm.
may prefer the breadier feel because it fills you up a little more, right? Like
Yeah,
having
yeah,
a full
yeah.
sub. But the wrap is great. It has a lot of meat in it. It has a lot of flavor, and the wrap itself has a good thickness that it will fill you up along with it. But it really
Mhm.
lets you focus on the contents, I would say.
Yeah, and I don't think that's the takeaway from the regular bread either.
No.
No, of course.
They're totally both great, but different things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like the bread. I got, like I said earlier, I got 9 grain. Italian herbs and cheese is good, but it's just a little bit more calories, so I went with 9 grain.
Yeah.
The classic white bread's also really good. I
Mhm.
haven't had a flatbread one.
I've
but-
never had flatbread either.
Maybe go try one of those.
Yeah.
Personally, I really like 9 grain or Italian herbs and cheese.
Yeah, herbs and cheese is the classic.
Yeah,
right?
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that has covered about everything of the Southwest steak and steak and egg, and I think it also has. I think it might be advertised as steak and egg and cheese, too.
Mm.
I think it may be, but it's mainly steak and egg.
That's the big. That's the
Yeah.
big pull on it
Yeah.
with the Southwest
Every
sauce.
sandwich has cheese.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, what would you like to give it out of 10?
I think, I really enjoyed my experience at Subway today. Got a good constructed sandwich, steak and eggs. Eggs are really nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
Steak was distributed really well.
Mhm.
Everything came together as a nice sandwich.
Yeah.
I'd imagine no matter what you put on the sandwich, it'll come together really nicely.
Oh yeah.
So, I think, I'll give it a pretty high score. I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. I
Hmm.
really enjoyed my sandwich today.
You know what's really funny is I was thinking 8.5 in my head before you said that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and so I was gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, and just like you said, it's great every way. And this is one of those cases, and I think we've talked about it before, specifically with the Burger King nuggets, which you can see the video there.
Mhm.
And the spicy ones actually. There's a limit to how good something can be, based solely on what it is. Okay. The Burger King nuggets were a great example because Burger King nuggets can never be as good as McDonald's nuggets.
Right, yeah.
Right? They're not they're not. They're a whole different category, right?
Mhm.
But for what they are, they're really good. And for this, I'm giving it an 8.5, not because it lost 1.5 points, but simply because it can never attain
There's a
the
limit.
1.5. Yeah, there's a roof, there's a limit,
Mhm.
and it has reached its roof. It is all the way there. There is
Yeah.
nothing that could have been improved about this. But simply there are some other options at Subway that might be better. I would say,
Exactly. yeah.
depending on your mood, on lots of things. But I would say that this is a great option to try. There is nothing wrong with it that I could see.
No, me neither.
This is all at 8.5.
Solid 8.5. And like discussing that limit, I
Mhm.
think Subway definitely has its own limit too with each and every sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel personally that Subway's great. You go
Mhm.
out, it's easy, it's fast.
Mhm.
But like if you go and get all the ingredients yourself, you can make I find them a really delicious sandwich that usually I enjoy a bit more than Subway personally. But that's for me where I kind of get the concept of the limit. But,
Yeah. Another place you could put the limit concept in would be like a cheeseburger from even like a cheeseburger from McDonald's compared to a cheeseburger from a big restaurant like Earl's or like anywhere. Maybe they're made up of pretty much the same things, but you're never gonna be able to get the restaurant quality through fast food. Right?
Exactly.
There's always the
exactly.
limits. And
Yeah.
same thing with like I said with the Burger King nuggets, because they're $2 and they're so cheap. There is a limit to how good they can be compared to the McDonald's more expensive nuggets,
Yeah.
right?
So
So that's just a little discussion on limits.
On
Their
limits.
limit theory.
limit theory
Yeah.
in fast food.
So
Um,
we are hosting the course Limits 100
Mhm.
online. There is a tuition of $2,000 a semester.
Yeah.
If anyone's welcome to join. There's no requirements. If you would like, just leave a comment down below. Say I want to join Limits 100.
And put your email
Mhm.
and your the numbers on the front of your credit card
Yeah.
and expiration date and or the 3-4 numbers on the back, depending on which credit card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put
And-
that in the comments
Mhm.
down below, and then we'll hook you right up. We'll get
Yeah,
you going.
we'll get you on limit theory. We're both PhDs, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, we're
give you the limit
the
theory
founders.
master class. We'll email it directly
Mhm,
to you.
mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, and in 2 to 3, more like 4 to 5 years, you'll be an expert on limit theory, and you can teach your friends. So,
yeah, you'll have a bachelor's in limit theory.
all right. So that has been the Southwest
Steak and eggs.
Steak and Egg sandwich wrap concept by Subway. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure you hit the little bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.